morning. So, day 4. Feeling pretty good. Back's a bit stiff lying on this mat all night. Nice night. Cold, but good. I've got 4 Hooray Henrys turned up and pitched their tents around here. And Dominic, that was behind me the past couple of days, he's further along as well. But good sleep. I'm not in any rush today because I've got Hornhead Tea Room B&B booked for a night with a meal booked. So it's a fair climb though, fair push, but I know I've got that, so I don't have to go and find somewhere to pitch my tent. So I'm just easy pace out of here, get my breakfast, maybe have a cup of coffee before I leave this morning. See how cold it is when I get out of the tent, and I'll get back to you then. Tell you something, getting out of this nice hot gear and getting into my cold hiking gear, which I thought I'm cuddling into it just now, trying to get it to warm up. What a nonsense. Morning's views, guys. Stunning. Nice day. So breakfast this morning. Soaked oats. Some tent meals. I take them out of the packet. Put them in a Ziploc bag. Write on it how much water will go in. I put the water in and I soak them, leave them in my pot zipped shut, so no craters get in, but also no mess in the morning. And this is my bin bag for today, so all my nonsense goes into this bag. Good morning, fellas. That's the first part of Mother Nature this morning, apart from the cuckoos and the birds. But there we go. Oh, pecking. That's Victoria messaging me. Pecking. Just come from down there. Oh, look at this. What a start. And that's where I'm going. All the way. Scaling this bad boy. So that's where we've just come from. Climbed that. Heading around this mother. It's just day 4. I have to be honest, I'm feeling pretty good. Feet are in good nick. Touch wood, stay like that. Body's feeling good. I've been taking my CBD and turmeric tablets morning and night. Putting CBD muscle rub on my muscles. I've got a CBD patch on. I find it really does help. If it's placebo, it's placebo. It's working for me. Feel good. Bag feels good. It's getting lighter because I'm eating it all. Victoria just sent me a message over my SOS device, MinReach, telling me my parcel has arrived, so I don't need to start thinking about not eating stuff because I've got to preserve stuff. But feeling good, feeling on it. Day 4, fucking day 4 of the trail. Still buzzing, still part of the hill. Love it. Still God's look after me today. This is some gnarly stuff today, so keep me right. Look at this for a morning. It's just amazing. It's not so amazing climbing up it. There's a lot of deer up there. They've just been on the bottom pass with me. Scarpered up and round this way, and I came up from this other side over here, climbed up. On my way to go all the way up here and around the back of this. So I'm just taking a breather, getting myself a drink. Just got to be careful. You've got to stay focused here, because as you see, this is no path. This is stop, taking bearing, non-stop bearing, because I've got to get up and over and around this. So if I don't go at the right bit, I could be in for mischief. So stopping and checking, stopping and checking, stopping and checking, non-stop. It's going to be slow, but slow and careful. That was a monster start. I think that's probably been about 2 hours. Pretty slow, pathless. Just constantly checking my sat nav, making sure that I'm in the right track or in the rough track. But I've crossed over a river, and now I've got this kind of path-ish route to take, follow up and over. So hopefully this is a little bit better. When you come along a glen and you start coming up and zigzagging, I actually think you could skirt up a little bit higher and cut out having to go across a river, up a little bit, and then cross the river again just down there. I think we're lucky that the water is low just now, so that, you know, we could have probably, say me, could have probably have just skirted up the side of the hill a bit. It'd have been a push, but it's a push going through all that nonsense as well. But look at this. Oh man. This isn't going to pick it up. It was way down in that glen. Up to here, I'm not even up the top yet. But this is just remote. You know, this is what I came for. Just get a wiggle on so that other folk don't catch me up, or I'll have to speak to someone. Just stop for my nutty bar. Keep energy up. Can see them other guys down the bottom of the valley now. That'll be a while to get up there. That's snow on. I was sweating. I was ready to take my ghillie off. But it's cold in the morning just now. But that's the snow back on. So I'll keep going and get over the top of this. But you need to stop, have a drink, something to eat. Just look at what you've achieved. You look back and see what you've achieved. Looking forward doesn't matter, because you look back and you think, I've just done that. I've fucking done that. But this bit ahead doesn't matter, because you know when you get to the top of that, you're going to go, I've just done that. That's the exciting bit. Too many folk give up when it means you've got to get off the sofa, or is too scared to get out of the comfort zone. Fuck. Coming up that was out my comfort zone. That was like serious navigation. I know I've got sat nav and that with me, but you know, you're only as good as the person that put that sat nav track in. You've just got to have sensible head and get out of your comfort zone. Be safe. If you step off a line, just have evaluate. Are you okay to carry on? And then carry on. If you're not, go back a bit, then carry on. It's like the boy yesterday from Corby. He'll not be walking today. I'd be surprised. He certainly won't get to Barsdale. I reckon he'll have to go and take the short route and get out. But that's a huge achievement for never done any hills. To put on, I must say, a massive rucksack. Not really the best of gear, but he done it. How can you knock that? The people that knock it, the people that have got, tell more story about them. It means they've got insecurities. They're jealous. It's jealousy. That guy done shit. Oh, I gave him my phone number yesterday. Told him he's got to send me a message the next time he does a hill. He says, I'll give you a message the next time I finish the Cape Wrath. And he will. I could see it in his eyes. I hope he does. But the main thing is I hope he carries on doing it, because for someone that's just come out of rehab, he definitely needs something to keep him good, you know. Mental health's a big issue. You know, that's one of the reasons why I got into the hills. You know, I used to do it with my dad. But I like going out on my own. I like going out with Victoria as well, but you know, even if I'm walking with Victoria, quite often we're not talking, we're just in our own little worlds. And I clear my head when I'm out in the hills. I forget about all my worries. And I have like personal stresses. And this is my way of switching off and just getting back to reality and being realistic. No phone. This we just passed over the top. Way to start heading down Ballister Bay. I keep saying it wrong. It's absolutely Baltic up here. It's snowing. You can see it's snowing in the background. Well, it's snowing here just lightly, but the wind chill is freezing. So I'm going to put you away and I'm going to hike on because I'm alright when I'm walking. Catch you in a bit. Oh, you fucking bastard. Put your camera on so you can see the hailstones in the path, because I can't straight through it. I can't take my camera out and stop for too long because it's cold. I don't want to lay it up because my core's still warm. It's just cold when you stop. These hailstones are dancing off my face. Sky's brightening up over here though, so hopefully we're in for a treat when we get out of this hill. But to be honest, it's gorgeous. I just stopped to look round there because I was going to film. I thought I better not. I looked round and I thought it's a shame it's like this because I've got my head down now and I'm motoring to come down here so I don't get cold or caught in anything I don't want to be caught in, because you don't want to spoil your day or spoil your trip with shit weather. Putting yourself in. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'll have to take you out the holster. There's the bay. Ha ha ha. Look at that. So I just realised I'm not cleaning my teeth today. And I got these tablets that you take. Toothpaste tablets rather than taking a tube of toothpaste. Keep the weight down and just no sharp objects. And Victoria gave me this. It's like a ribbed condom for cleaning my teeth. Quite unreal. I hope it's for cleaning your teeth. Lucky guy again today. Another river crossing, because it's been dry. It's making this a little bit better for me. I'm not going to say easy till I get over. Making it a bit more easy for me, because some of these are meant to be brutal. So Charlie and Isla just so happen to every Christmas, quite often my birthday as well, seem to be buying me Jolly Ranchers, massive box or a massive bag of them, and as soon as I open it, it's like, can we have one? They're obsessed. So I decided I better take them on this hike, because it means I don't have to share them. But they're pretty good. The only thing they're not good for is I'm impatient and I chew everything and I crunch my teeth to bits. I can't afford to do that here, so I am having to suck them. So, Isla, Charlie, I'm not sharing them. One thing I would say, it's important when you're hiking, or in anything in life. Same with like forked up. Set a goal, so my goal here is to get to Cape Wrath. Then you chunk it back to small goals. So day by day, bit by bit, hour by hour. Don't say to yourself you've got 24 kilometres to do today. Which is a bit difficult actually when you're hiking like this, because like that last bit there took me 2.5 hours. Probably you do about 2.5 kilometres. It was hard going, whereas this is different. But if you chunk it back, then you can start looking at it different. So I break my day up into 4 kilometre segments, or time. I haven't really looked at how far I've gone until now, because I want to know how far to this bothy. So I'm going to stop, air my feet, have a rest, something to eat, and then push on. But my watch has just told me I've got 2.5k to go to the bothy. Now, this is when I start thinking about distance. and I put it into perspective. It's like when I turn, my turning point when I'm out with the dogs, if I'm doing the road walk, I turn at 2.5k and then it's 2.5k back. So in my head now, I'm just walking towards the cow field and down towards the house. And that's all you've got to do. Chunk it back, make it realistic. And you soon realise, well, that walk's not much, is it? Make it simple. I was just walking around this corner and I was talking away to myself out loud, because I do that a lot, especially on this trail. And I was just thinking about that gin and tonic in my bag and thinking about what I'm going to do with the tin at the end. And I stepped around the corner and it was like boom. It's just breathtaking, you know? Just absolutely breathtaking. It's mind blowing. I got up, had breakfast, had a coffee in my tent this morning. I cleaned my teeth coming down the hill, and I've just had a wash in the river. It's like I'm winning today. Bar is still bothy. It's not bad in here, you know. Not bad at all. Area. Pretty good. You can camp here as well. We've got an honesty box for you. Done. Right, let's get a wiggle on. Well, I'm just opening up my real termite on the go cranberry protein bar. So getting me fueled up for this next little yum. Oh, that's quite good, eh? Looks like someone keeps dropping their trail mix. It's everywhere. Honestly, look. Raisins everywhere. More up here, look. It's like the Hansel and Gretel trail. Instead of breadcrumbs or gingerbread or whatever it was. My granny will kill me for not remembering that. Huh. What wasters? So that's a bothy just over there. It's really good actually, electric and everything in it. So if you were here, I tell you what though, I made the right decision last night not to come. It would have been a long haul over there. Coming down was alright, but getting up to there, I was tired anyway, so made the right decision. Right, look at this. Just amazing. So we're fugging around here, going round, and then it's a bit of a up and down for 8 kilometres I think. But it's a 3 to 4 hour 8 kilometres, so it's going to be a slog, but let's crack on. I came round that corner, it's what happens. I keep speaking to myself, and I do speak to myself. It's always hard, but I think everyone does. Usually in your head, I sometimes mumble away to myself though. But I'm speaking out loud. No different than I'm speaking to you. And I was just having a conversation with myself thinking, I really do speak a lot to myself. I think it's pretty healthy. I've got 5 or 6 Audible books downloaded. I've been holding off. I've even held off. So I wanted to listen to them on this trip. And I've got my Lithuanian course that I'm doing. And I've not done any. I'm not listening to any Audible, not even in my tent at night. Time I've done my admin, sorted myself out, got my stuff ready for the next day, done map time for you guys and for myself. Can't be jinxed. Just want to chill, be present. It's weird all these words coming out like, but I get it. Because you find yourself super emotional, you know? Everything's really emotional, but it's like, you know, you don't think too far ahead. I was just thinking, just before we came in that corner, talking out aloud about absolutely proud of myself for doing this. You know, forget the doing it for charity and for Arnie, but just actually getting out and doing it. I am so proud of myself. I get myself getting emotional now thinking about it. And it's just like, you know, what are you missing? What are you missing if you just don't come and do these things? But what has come apparent is that I've met some quite nice people on this already, and the good thing is it's only for a little short term. I don't have to be talking to them for long. If I don't want to, I just go fast or stop. Now, I've met some nice people, but I think what you find on this, you find yourself. You know, you really find you. See that little island there? Wee house on it, or shed or hut. And this 4x4 path goes round that corner and then finishes. This is where we're going. To Kinlochhorn. Oh, right. Better get a wiggle on just before I get going up this hill. So I better have one of these Jolly Ranchers. As soon as I swallow them up here. Eat them. Thanks guys. Another wrapper. First climb's a bit of a killer. Still the same sweet. Blue raspberry. Thought of a dad joke coming up there. Total made up nonsense. Kids are like it though. Speaking to this guy yesterday. Oh god, there's snow back on. Speaking to this guy yesterday, he said to me, he said to come off the Cape, he said to come off of Viagra to do the Cape Raft Trail. So I said to him, why? He said, because it just makes it even harder. Look at that. Not wanting to go in there. My god. It's funny how the decisions you're having to make daily, hourly, or in a minute are a little bit different on this trail. Everyday life. It's quite nice though. I'm not sure, but I think, if I'm right, that's where I'll be going first thing tomorrow morning. It's brutal. It's a brutal day tomorrow, as they all are, but that climb up in the morning is pretty heavy going. I don't generally look at what's coming up the day ahead, don't really see much in it, but just came around the corner and seen that and I thought, that must be tomorrow. But more importantly, tonight's round the corner. Still a good bit to go, but it's round the corner. Oh, it's not much air in this little bit. Coming along from Barrisdale Bothy. It's, see, it's brutal. It is quite taxing, just in the way of concentration. And I think we'll be pretty lucky today because again, there's been no rain. This would be brutal in the rain. And also be brutal in the hotter months, summer months. And all these bushes, all the heather, all the greenery. Oh, you bastard! It all grows. It's going to be like bug heaven in here. There's no breeze at all just now in here. Real muggy Richardson. Real muggy Richardson. Oh, that was one climb and a half. Oh, pecking. I think that's tomorrow's track up there, because that's where I'm heading tomorrow, up there. Being a midget has become advantageous. This stretch to Kinlochhorn is rocky, steep, seaweed, jungle. It's a bit of everything really. I watch Aunt's giving him a good scaring off in the back there. But oh my god, be hellish in summer this. You'd probably get a bit of respite in the shade. You'd probably get bit in the shade though. God, that stretch is finished. Oh. Okay, that's day 4 complete in the B&B. Got my washing done in the sink. Got a meal booked. That's where I'm heading in the morning, up there. Been a good day. So, time to go get some scran. Catch you in the morning.